Recording in progress.
You will create one folder in a line -css. One more folder internal CSS. One more folder external CSS, and one more folder import CSS. Inline, internal, external, and import. Now you will create one file also here, a text file, CSS developer guide. Four folder and one CSS file.
Hello, sir. Can you repeat again? I joined just now.
Create this folder. You have to create a CSS folder. Under the CSS folder, you have to create this all folders and file. Hope ready with the folder. Now you can open the CSS developer guide. Kalpana, you don't make note. No meaning of the class. No, for everyone. If you're not making note means you're doing biggest mistake. You will forget it. Okay. Nothing will be for the revision later. You will forget it easily. Yeah, right here. It's called a cascading style set. CSS is called a cascading style set. What is the use of that and what is inside? It has collections of predefined only property, only values, only property or value. It has a collections of predefined only property and value. Property and values. For one property, there is a multiple values. Okay. So it calls a style set. It has a collections of predefined property and value. The HTML definition, if you remember, there was also property value, but limited property value. In the CSS, it says it has only property and value. Okay, now using that property value, what we'll do, it used to change look and feel, of web page. It used to change the look and feel of web page. That is called CSS. Not able to hear the voice, you can re-log in. You may have network problem. For other people, sound is coming. Yeah. Okay. Next, after that, it used to change the look and feel of web page. It has a collections of predefined only property and values, and it used to change the look and feel of web page. Now, how that work? Suppose, okay, so next line we can write how many way we can integrate the HTML and CSS. The first line says called a cascading style set. What is it has? So it has a collections of lot of property and value. What is the use of that property value? That property value will change the look and feel of the web page. It used to change look and feel of web page. Okay. Next, after that, how many way we can change the look and feel? What are the methods we have? So we can write here the type of CSS. The type of CSS. So you can write the first point, call it inline, line by line we can write. In HTML, how many tags we have? For every tag we can write. Yesterday we have written some border and color property. So that way also we can write. Another method that's called the internal, internal CSS. Internal CSS. So this internal CSS is a second method. Using this method also we can link HTML and CSS. The third method we have called external CSS, and the fourth method we have, that is called import CSS. Okay, so all last three methods we have. This, the last method only for development. The first method only for learning. Okay. The middle two method, this is best for you can say live application. If you are deploying application in the server, then you can use the which method? Sorry, this should not be here. It should be here. This is external method. Okay, this also is good. We can, it's page wise. What is that? We can see. Okay, but just we can write here for good method. Okay, so first method is only for learning purpose. We can understand easily property is what and value is what, and how we can integrate property value with HTML. So I have written only for learning purpose. You are not going to write this is for the running application or live application. This will be little lengthy method, the first method, but it's good to learn. Through this way we can understand easily. For that purpose, I follow the first method still. Second method is like, it is good but not very much used, limited. Like suppose you have lot of CSS code, you cannot follow the second method. It will become again difficult to maintain. The third method we have external CSS, that's best for live application. Suppose if you are developing application and going to put in the server, then you should follow the external method is the good method. The fourth method, import CSS. Okay, this is only for development. While developing, you will use the import method, and once you generate the build, it will convert into external method. While developing the application, you will use the import method. But once you deploy, once you make a build of the project, you are going to make the final executable program of the project. That time automatically the build will convert from import to external. Okay. So those four methods are there one by one. We are going to see all four. You will find automatically difference. Yes, I should not use the first or second or third or fourth. I should follow the third one. Okay, now come down below. So total how many method of CSS we have? Four method we have. Okay, on internet you will find maybe people have explained three method. Last one is not there, but last one you use with the Angular, you use with the React. Okay, last method. Last method in Angular, not in React. Okay. Import, no. Import also we follow in the React, but different ways. The syntax will be different. Come down next. After that, you will write a simple example. How we combine the web application with the HTML and CSS. So we can write here, when we create a very good, well-designed, responsive web page, what are the things will come in that? So you can say right here, a responsive web page equal to The responsive web page, how it comes. So from the HTML, you will use the tags, plus from CSS, you will use the property and value. Property and value. Property and value. So property and value will come from the CSS, and from HTML we will take the tags. Both we will combine together. After that, it will give you well organized responsive web page. Well organized responsive web page. Okay, hope ready. Next, after that, write an example how the CSS and HTML look. Example. So suppose we have a division open and division close here. Inside the division, if I write align equal to center, so align is the property and center is the value. Okay, that's from where? From the HTML. But HTML says like I have a lot of tags, but there is a limitation on property. How we have written called align and value is center. So like this, there is not a lot of things. Like if you want to change the background of the division, you can't do through HTML. There is no such property. If you want to make the division height and width little more or less, you cannot do because there is no such property in HTML. So HTML says like I am rich in the tags, but I am very poor in the property and value. I have limited property and value, but I have a lot of tags. So in that case, CSS will say, I am in the rich in the which one? Property value, but I don't have tags. Then what will happen? Both party will mix together. HTML will say, take my tags, and CSS will say, take my properties. And take the property value from the CSS and take the tags from HTML, combine together, then page can design anything. So this line is saying like based on HTML says okay, div is the tag name, whereas align is a property and center is the value. Now same thing if you do through the CSS, then how it will be? Example in CSS. In CSS, it will look like this. Div is the tag name. Div is the tag name where you have to call the style. So we call the style here. Now under the style, we have to write property call not align. You can say text hyphen align. And then the value will be as a center. So in the term of CSS, the property name and the value separation will happen through the colon. Here you can see in HTML, the property and value separation happen through what? Equal to. Equal to is saying, okay, left side you are the property, right side you are the value. In the term of CSS, the colon says before colon is the property and after colon is the value. Next, suppose if you want to add some more property, so we can say height colon 200 pixel. So height will come as another property. Suppose if you want to add some more property, width colon 300 px. So this text align, height and width, it is not from the HTML, it is from the CSS. It is coming from the CSS and getting applied to the HTML. Right? Let me write below in explanation. Okay. Point number one, before colon is property in CSS. Second line, after colon is value in CSS. Next line it says every value end by semicolon. Every value end by semicolon. The upper line is explained properly. So before colon text line is a property. After colon center is the value. Before colon height is the property. After colon 200 pixel is the value. Before colon width is the property. After colon 300 is the value. Okay. Now, hope you have written. Next, we are going to write the examples using the inline CSS. Internal will come after 1 or 2 class. External will come after 2-3 classes again. So we'll spend 2 days, 3 days everywhere in every type. So you will be more clear and you will get to know list of properties. So let's write here next list of property and value in list of property better write. The values are so many that all we can't remember directly, but at least list of property, if you know, then we can do something. List of property. So let's implement 3 property first. One is called height. Next called width. And next called background. Height, width, and background. 3 property. Height, width, and background. Okay, height, width, and background. Hope you are written. Let's go ahead. Create a file example1.html under the inline CSS folder. Example1.html under inline CSS folder. Under inline CSS folder, file name is example1. Okay, let's go next. HTML body head we will write from the internal CSS. Still head is not required. Head is required from the internal CSS. not in inline CSS. Now under the body, you write a CSS for body tag itself. A style equal to, you can follow single quote also, double quote also, both is okay. Next you will write inside background. Background colon is sky blue. So background of the current page will convert into sky blue color. Save it. A style equal to background colon sky blue. The current page screen background will convert into sky blue. Okay. Next after that, we can check once. Sky and blue together, and sky blue will end by semicolon. Right? Something sky blue got applied. Okay, so that happened through the property called CSS. So background is a property, sky blue is the value. So background is one property, whereas value can be so many. Now come down. Right below a div tag, div. For this div tag, apply the style property. Okay, the style equal to the style equal to height of this division, height colon 200 px. Starting from height colon 200 px. Then width property column 300 px. Then background white color or orange color, any cross color you can give, because the body background is sky blue. Height 200 px, width 300 px. Background as a orange. Save the file and check the page. Then run the page again. 200 by 300 dimension, one division should come in orange color. Right? Something like this. Now the division property got changed. Right? Now come down after this. Copy the same division and paste again. Copy the same division and paste again. Change the background to maybe some other color, pink. See how that look. Okay, so hope two division is coming now. Two block, one block orange color, second block pink color. But both are not in the same line. Both are one after other. Reason we have seen in the HTML, we have discussed a property called inline element and block level element. Inline element comes side by side and the block level element will go one after other in the new line. Vertical, it will go to the new line. In case if you want to bring in the same line, orange block and pink block both should print in the same line. Then again we have to use some other property of CSS to change the default behavior of HTML from block to inline. Then automatically it will come in one line if we change their behavior. That we are going to do in the next example. Let's keep one more division. White color. This will also come, but new line, not in the same line. Right, right. Coming in the same line or new line? Again new line. Because this each division says like my nature is block, I cannot fit in one line. Let me go to the new line. I need full width. So first orange block has covered the 200, but their area is entire area belong to orange block. Because of that, pink was not able to come in the same line. Same condition was for the pink block also. It says like myself is also block level element. Then white will not come in the same line. If you write next, then white will say, I am also a block level element. I will not allow anyone to come in the same line. So indirectly, all will go to the new line. Now forcefully, we will ask this division, since there is a space in the same line, don't go to the new line, come in the same line. So at that time, you have to change the behavior, default behavior. So that will be our next example. Okay. So hope divisions are loading. Okay, working. Right. Next, after that, you will create a new file, example2.html. In example2.html, we will see the how to change the behavior of the division block level element. Go for next file in the same folder, under the inline CSS folder itself. Give the file name example2 example2.html. HTML you can start here, follow the again body tag, come inside the body again. previous file, if you want to copy two division, you can copy two division we have written here. The first two division, copy from previous file and paste here. This two division you can copy from previous file and you can keep here. Now 200 by 300, 200 by 300 is okay. We are going to change their default behavior from block to inline using the property called float property. Float colon, it has two predefined value. One is called left and another one is the right. Float left and float right. So apply the float left for both the division. You will find the behavior of the division got changed from block to inline automatically. Save this too and check once. You will find both the divisions come one after other from left to right. See, in inline CSS, what property value you are saying, the property value in same property and value will remain same in all the types, external also, import also, and your inline also and internal also. Everywhere the property value is same, only the way of writing will get changed. The places for the CSS will get changed. The code remain same. The height is always height, whether inline, external, import, or any method. So the property value will be remain same. Only the way of writing plus the places will get changed. The CSS will be different place and HTML will be different place. So hope we follow. Save now, run the page, you will find both the divisions should come side by side. Side by side or same line? New line. It should not go in the new line. It should come in the same line, side by side. Let me show you the output what we have that. It's coming in the same line, side by side. That is because of property called float left. Float left. Okay, next. So it should look like this. It is starting from left side. Because you have given the float left, it will convert from block to inline, but it will print you from the left to right. It will start printing from left side and it will go towards right. That is called LTR, left to right. We have one more property. According to need, we can change that. That is called not property, it's a value, float right. Float right. So your content will print from right side. Your content will print from the right side. That is called RTL, right to left. You can check now. Now same division, the division orange was coming as a first from the left side. Now same division orange will be first in the right side. Okay, it will be the division was first in the left side. The division will be first only, but will start from the right side. RTL, right to left. Okay, let us check now. If I go to the browser, we can see RTL. The orange went to which side? Right side. Okay, but overall, both converted into inline. Whether you follow the float left or float right, both will help you to convert from block to inline. This is one solution to convert from block to inline. 2, 3 more we have is going to come one by one. Okay, ready? After this, go to developer guide and we'll make a note float left and float right what it has made. Float has converted from the block to inline. It has two values. One is for left, another one is for right. Left will print the content from the left side. Right will print the content from the right side. Okay, so let me come to the developer guide again, right here. The next property we have called float. Float, what it do? It convert from block level element to in a line element. It convert from block level element to inline element. Okay, it has two value. One is called left. Float as a left. For example, you can write here float colon left. Float colon left. It you can say print from left to right. It print from left to right. Okay, on internet you will find the word called LTR. LTR template. Left to right template. And another we have called float colon right. What is going to do? It print from right to left. Right to left. On internet again you will find the template called RTL, or many time requirement will be there for LTR. The people who have habit to read from left to right, for them there should be option. The people who have the habit to read from right to left, for them should be option. There should be maybe a link or maybe a button to click to convert from LTR or RTL. Okay, so that is feature of CSS only, that content will just get rearranged. Start printing from right side, start printing from the left side. Okay, now we will create one more example. Example 3. To implement some more thing. If you remember the HTML, we have gone through a property called cell spacing. Remember cell spacing? Cell spacing and cell padding. Cell spacing will give you the space between two blocks, two cells, simple. Now in CSS, we have option called margin. The cell spacing replaced by margin. For what purpose? To apply the gap between two blocks. Suppose this web page we have, between orange and pink block, we want to apply some space. Maybe orange block want to apply some space from right side. Maybe orange block want to apply some space from top side. Correct. So those come under the margin, the space surrounding the particular element. That's called as a margin. Now, CSS has given us 6-7 option, 6-7 type of property. If you want to give the equal space from all the side, then also option we have. If you want different space from all the side, like left side 30 pixel, top 50 pixel, right side 0 pixel and bottom 100 pixel, all option we have. So that is called left, right, top, bottom. And again, we have a property called only margin and margin in minus also, margin in plus also. Okay, so first we will come to our developer guide page. We'll make one small line note, then we'll create an example of margin. You can write here margin. What is the purpose of this? It used to apply a spaces. It used to apply the spaces, a space outside of element. Outside of element. Like suppose one division is there. Division wants some space from outside. Outside can be left, can be right, can be top one, can be bottom, and can be all side. Okay, so it says like it used to apply the spaces outside of an element. So it can be, you can say all side. It can be left side. It can be top side. It can be TOP. It can be right, or it can be bottom. Okay. So you will write here one property called only margin. Margin. Only margin colon auto. Margin colon auto. What it will do? It align the element. Element meaning H1, H2, H3 division, paragraph, HTML tags. It align the element. Okay. Your HTML tags are called element in JavaScript. So I wrote saying like it align the element means it align the tags in center of a screen. Center of a screen. Okay. Center of a screen. It align the element in center of a screen. If you remember a property, if you remember one activity when you browse the internet, okay, like when you open the website, if your screen is large screen, you may recognize, or maybe medium small also. Every website, whenever you open any website, the content of the website will come in the center of the screen. You remember any website, when you open that, there will be some space in the left side and some space in the right side, and content come always in the center. You can check from today. Okay, if you open the website, some website will cover 100% width, still there will be 8 pixel space in the left and 8 pixel space in the right. Some website will have 1100 total, 1130 pixel the total maximum screen size, where the remaining space will be in the left and remaining space will be in the right. Okay, So now think, when you open a web application website in your laptop, if your laptop is large device, how the website will understand I should come in the middle only? It will leave equal space in the left and equal space in the right. Everywhere this property play the major important role. Margin as a auto. Okay, margin auto says like, suppose your screen size is 2000 pixel and the web page size is 1100 pixel. Web page width is 1100 pixel and the person open in the laptop screen size is 2000 pixel. Okay. Now 2000 minus 1100, remaining is 900. Now 900 divided by 2, half in the left and half in the right. So what will happen? 450 pixel will be in the left side and 450 pixel space will be in the right side and content come completely in the center. That is the formula of this margin auto. Okay. Total screen size minus required size. Total screen width minus required width. So a screen width is 2000. You need how much? Maybe 1000 pixel. Remaining is how much? 1000 pixel. Now 1000 pixel divided by 2. 500 will be in the left side and 500 will be in the right side. Automatically the content will come in the middle. That is the formula of this one. Which one? Margin auto. Okay. So we will create one file, example3.html. There we will see this margin auto, how it is going to work. Okay. So create a file, example3.html. Example3.html. See how it is going to work. Example3.html. HTML you can open close. Body also you open close. Then after that, write a division. Under this division, put some content. See, anything. Line. Okay, so this is the content in my screen inside the division. Now let me go for this division. Write the CSS for this. Style equal to height will not mention, then height will be auto. Width I'll mention here 400 px. Width 400 px. Margin as a auto. Margin auto. Background something orange color. Width margin background. Color white color. Color means text color. Background is for the background color. Color is for the text color. Now save the file and run once. Hope written. Check now. So height is how much? No height. Auto. According to content, it will take the height. Width is how much? 400. And margin is auto. Now background orange color and color as well. It should come in the center of your screen. Come in the middle of the screen automatically because of margin auto. If you resize the window also, suppose you open in the big monitor, is fine. If anyone will open in little small monitor, something like this, you can see here. Let me increase slowly. At every point, it will be in the center of screen. Which size of the window is no matter. On every size, it will come in the center and it will take total 400 pixel width. So here, right? So that is called margin auto. Margin auto will appear in the center of present area, center of screen. Margin auto. Hope working for everyone. Okay, right. After that, let's go here in the same page. Write one paragraph. Put style equal to height of the paragraph. Suppose 200 px. Width of the paragraph. Suppose 200 pixel. Margin of the paragraph, like gap in the left, right, top, bottom. Margin of the paragraph, suppose 30 px. Now background of the paragraph, sky blue color. Since paragraph is also a block level element, so float for that. Float colon left. Under the paragraph, keep some text. 2-3 line. Check now. One paragraph is coming. It should print from the left side completely. This paragraph should print complete in the left hand side. See here, it's the left side. It's leaving the gap here 30 pixel from left side. Now copy the same p tag, repeat 3-4 times. Copy, paste here, and save once. Between both the paragraph, do have some certain gap. Save that, check once, between both the paragraph, we have some gap. Gap is there.
So it's leaving margin always from left hand side.
Left, right, top, bottom, all side it will leave.
Okay.
You can see. The first division is leaving in the left side 30 pixel. Same first division leaving in the right side also 30 pixel. So the first division have a gap of 30 pixel in the left and gap 30 pixel in the right. Second, this one paragraph also leaving in the left side 30 pixel and leaving from top as a 30 pixel. Before first paragraph, this is not only 30 pixel, it's 38, 30 plus 8. Because you can see before orange block some space is there, that is 8 pixel by default. We are going to see that where this 8 pixel come from. So the 30 plus 8 become 38 pixel in the left hand side. Actual calculation is here. Between orange and sky blue, you can see the gap is only 30 pixel because the sky blue division paragraph is leaving from top, from right, from bottom, and from left as a 30 pixel. Between both the paragraph, if you see the 30 pixel of left paragraph, a 30 pixel of right paragraph. So the between both you have the gap exact of 60 pixel. That is the double of between orange and sky blue, right? Looking double space because orange block is not leaving any space in the left, right, top, bottom. Who is leaving? The sky blue. Sky blue has the 30 pixel from top, whereas 30 pixel from the left. The first paragraph also leaving the 30 pixel in the left and 30 pixel in the right. So 30 pixel of the first paragraph and 30 pixel of the second paragraph. At this point, we have a gap of 60 pixel. Okay. But in the left side, it's more than 30. It's not only 30. Where that space come from, I'll guide you. Let's come to your page now. And inside the body, tell me.
If the second paragraph is given margin as auto, then how it will be?
Don't mix everything.
How it will select to be?
Don't mix everything together. I'll give the example of our one by one. If you mix, then you will get confused 100%. Okay. Understand first margin, how work. Margin auto you saw here, first one. Margin auto, how it is working. It's coming in the center. Coming in the center of the screen. So keep that concept separate. Margin auto, where it will come? It will come in the center of present area. Right somewhere, leave that. Come to the next. Next, what it says? Only margin. Only margin, what it will do? It will leave the 30 pixel from left, 30 pixel from right, 30 pixel from top, 30 pixel from bottom. Okay, look at here. That is happening or not? 30 pixel from left, 30 pixel from top, 30 pixel from right, 30 pixel from bottom. Okay, like that, 6, 7 are there. Be clear in that, then you mix all together. That is the way to learn. If you have question, then I'll guide you, but it is not in the favor of anyone. Okay, next come. Next go there. What is that? You wrote how much? Margin 30 pixels. Now copy. Okay, so here for the body tag, write for body tag a style equal to margin 0px, margin 0px, write that, and then see in the left side the space is reduced or still same space. Check margin 30px, check in the left side space is reduced or still space is same. Margin 0px we are given for body tag, then check the left side space got reduced. Before orange there is no space now, right? So earlier the left hand side the gap was 3 and 8, 30 plus 8, it was 38px. Okay, now it is equal space from the left, equal space from right, equal space from top, equal space from bottom. This paragraph you copy and paste 3-4 times. This paragraph you copy and paste from 3-4 times, and then see between all the paragraph is there gap of 30 pixel or not. Copy paste 10-15 times. Okay, hope you pasted many times, and then check. How many P in one line? 3, 4, 5. How many is coming for you? For me, 3 only coming because the space is not there in the right side. In my case, space is not available here. It's need 200 pixel plus 30 in the left and 30 in the right. 260 pixel space is not there here, so that the division shifted in the new line. If I'll go little bigger, maybe if I come little something like this, 2 are fitting properly. Little more bigger, 3 should fit in one line. More than that, 4 is not able to fit because space is less here. Okay, now come to your developer guide. In developer guide, right here, next call, margin colon, suppose you wrote 30px now. So what it happen, it apply 30px gap from all side. Okay, next after that, if you have a specific requirement, no, it should leave only from top side, not from left and right. Then you have to write like this, margin hyphen top, margin hyphen top, 30px. It apply 30 pixel gap from which side? Top side. Margin hyphen left, left. It apply 30 pixel gap from where? Left side. Margin hyphen right, right. It apply 30 pixel gap from where? Right side. Next after that, margin hyphen left, right, top, one more is called bottom. It apply this many pixel from which side? Bottom side. This is for what purpose? To apply the space not inside the container, outside of the container. Using margin property, we will apply the space outside of the container. Space can be anywhere, left, right, top, bottom. That can be managed. Next, after that, see, regularity is the main important point. Okay. In colleges, you may have seen so many people was there in the first day, second day, third day, first month, second month, fourth month. They were very excellent, but they made a mistake. They were not regular. In the tuition also, you may have seen, they were not regular. At last, result went in the bad condition. You may have seen some people was very normal person, very weak even. Okay, but they were regular. At last, he got the award of excellent. Reason is he has captured each and everything from basic to advanced. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. Write next file. Next file called example5.html. How to apply the space outside of container. Outside of container we saw. We need to see inside of it. 9:25 already. Okay, so we should leave here only today. 5 minutes. I have some other work. Okay, we'll see you again on Monday. By then, get some idea from YouTube also. So many people have made very good videos. You can follow them as well. One website is there called w3schools.com. You can follow that. It has a lot of complete, clean and professional materials. Okay. You can click on Learn CSS in W3 Schools and go ahead. Monday. Yesterday video is there in the YouTube. You can download or